I'm going to show some tuts that you can do over your head. So, namely this. So, these angles are kind of hard to reach. So, especially when I'm like this, as you can see from the side, my arm isn't straight. So it's really like, it only works if you're facing somebody. But if you look at it from straight on, it looks like I'm like doing complete puzzles over my head, but you know, there's flaws with where my arms are positioned. But so how you want to start is if you got your outer tuts, right? The this arm, which what I'm going to start with is just that, and this arm has to be pointed in, and it has to be like that. Obviously, I can't do it like that. So if I'm doing this tut and I get right here, what I'm going to have to do is flip this around so I can make it fit, right? It's not going to work like that. Now with this hand, it can either be this way or it could be this way. So if it's like this, it still kind of fits right there, right? Whether it's like that or like that. The next part, what I'm doing is it's almost like I'm doing this, but I'm just doing it over my head, right? And when I slide over like this, it's essentially just like I'm sliding over like that. I'm just doing it over my head. So this arm comes like that. This arm slides over. And there's that angle again. And if my hand's like this, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't match up, but all right, the next part, what you're gonna wanna do is this hand's gonna flip just like that, just like I'm doing this, but over my head. And then I'm gonna bring my elbow out so it's like I'm doing this, just over my head and sliding over. And then it's like once I slide over, I just bring it down right here. This hand slides over as well and then slides down. So it's almost like I'm doing this, just over my head, right? And I end up right here. Now, I'm gonna show you some stuff you can do right there to pretty much do some more puzzles over your head. So when this hand is right here, you can almost, it's like you're just making this tut right here, right? Now, this is something you can't do in front of your body because this wrist doesn't turn straight up. However, it will turn straight up when it's over your head, see? Because my arm is bent in that way. So, what I'm gonna do is just flip it down so my hands line up like that, but over my head. So, again, starting from the beginning, both hands like this. This one slides over, flips, elbow comes up, slides over, wrist flips down, this hand flips up, comes over, slides down. Right here, this arm that's over is gonna flip up and down. And then from right there, I'm gonna just bring it up like that. So this hand's gonna go straight like that, this hand's gonna go like that. So, just in one motion. Now this part I can only do over my head. I can't bring it down to show you the angles. So it's from this side, that's what it looks like. And what I'm gonna do is turn this wrist out, keeping it touching my fingers right here. So right here, just spin that out. Looks like that from that side. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm gonna flip it on top of my palm right here. So again, it's like this, turn, flip, and then come back, okay? And just like I'm doing the same thing, but my hands are now in different spots, I'm gonna flip this one up and come down, and then back like that. So now my palms are against each other, and I'm over my head like this. Now, if you notice, this angle will fit perfectly like that, okay? And then from there, what I can do is spin my hand down. So my fingertips, I'm like this, right? I know it's a weird angle, but my hand is just turning down like that. But I'm doing it right here over my head. That way I come off of my head and can come right back into that. So let me show the whole thing again. So both hands pointed in, come like that, slide over, flip, elbow out, come down, over, slide down right there, turns up, flips, comes out, turns out, flips, comes down, turns up, flips, comes out, switches, comes down. All right, I can show more overhead tuts besides this one. I think this is a good place to start for now. And yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Do it in front of a mirror, of course. That will help. And I'll show more overhead tuts. And then, okay, let me know if too difficult, what I could do different, I don't know.